My friend Will here over to XAUUSD.com. First, a big welcome to the video. Today's daily setup video coming into the European session on the 15th of March 2018. So what I'm going to do here is just look over some trades that we can look at today, possible taken during the European session and the US session. So video time will be around 5 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below. And let's get into the action. Euro USD. I just want to actually go out to my swing trading profile. Load here. And just let's look at the euro. US dollar, what's been happening in the US dollar. I'll head over to the price action charts. So I have one chart for trading naked charts, and the others just my system is built on price action, but I analyze the charts first. So US dollar, see monthly, weekly, still at this weekly area here is holding, and again I'm liking it to pop up towards 92. Just forming a bit of a triangle here pattern, which is always a good sign for a possible breakout. News wise, Forex factory, what do we have today? News wise, Empire State, Thames. Tomorrow, building permits in the US. It's Saturday. Okay. No real news today, US or Euro. So okay, so again I'm still liking this move to the upside. Just let's zoom into the 4-hour charts. Yeah, so I'll buy here today. I'm predicting that the US dollar will head higher today. We're at this daily zone down here and here. This triangle. We're looking at the smaller time frames. 1, 2, rally up. So a possible move anyway. Next few hours up towards 90 anyway, or 90, 92. Let's look at was there any signals on the day trader system on the 4-hour chart? Let's look at the 4-hour. No signals yet. Yeah, so I'm liking this to go to the upside. 15 minutes signal there not long ago. The bottom of this, you can see the price action here. Price drop, and it's just moving sideways after a drop in price straight to distribution, or sorry, accumulation. This higher time frame area on the 4-hour chart here. Well, it's the minute we're just the period of accumulation. That's why I'm liking this weekly area to go up towards 92. Okay, Euro USD. Let's have a look at the Euro USD today. So dollar, I'm looking, if the dollar's going up today, I'm liking the Euro USD to go down, because they more or less move in opposite directions. You can actually see the pattern. So I've actually got on the daily, I've got a huge stage of distribution here after a rally in price. Market's just moving sideways. We've moved in this sort of triangle pattern. It's just the flip side of the US dollar index, whereas 65% of the US dollar index is made up of euro. So it is a very moving opposite directions. So daily chart again, we are on the daily, looking at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, so similar story. Like I'm going to move to the downside here. Maybe today this will hit around about 120 to 700, 800. such as short. We're getting any signals to short the market on the Euro USD. Dun, dun, dun. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour. I'm predicting we've got some signals in the 15 minutes chart for sure. No, so no signals in the Euro yet. Oh, we did have one earlier on here, and one coming into the end of the session yesterday. 1, 2, 3. So we're getting a lot of sell signals, which is good. Telling us we'll be heading down today on the Euro USD, British Pound USD. I like to look at the majors first, and then there's a few other trades that I'm actually looking at. The minute British Pound USD again, similar story. To the downside, I'm actually in a trade in a minute on it. Looking at the weekly. So let's zoom right here. We've got a wee zoom here on a daily. It's coming up and touching. That's why it's paused there. The reason the market's paused at where it is now is basically because you can see this. We had this movement down here, lower low, lower low. This was the area that caused this low here. So we are getting a bit of a reaction there. So let's zoom into the 4-hour. Okay, 4-hour chart. Again, for me to even look at this to go higher, take it higher, I'd have to start breaking out of these areas here. Up here. Could be just building momentum to go up to the upside. So I'll just watch the British Pound USD closely. Bit of sideways movement there. Some nice sell trades here. At that daily area you can see here, nice sell. Talked about, this is the daily area here, and these are the signals we've got coming into that area. See, we've got the divergence, then a signal, actually got a sell signal shortly after. It's failing to push higher, no real news, so again this could be coming down towards 130, 138 again, down to the bottom of this range. But starts creating new highs here, takes out this market, takes out this high here, possible move up towards the 140, 500, or even up towards 141 here, the 4-hour charts. So I will wait for a confirmed maybe a push up here, then a pull back, and then a rally back up. Or turn it down here, rally, then down. EuroCAD's another trade I've been looking at. Getting some nice signals. I think this is a good signal to take to the downside. I'll tell you why. Let's look at the monthly. Okay, so we're deep in this, just popped above this monthly area here. Just deep in it here. Let's see. And look at the weekly. Skirts this, fell to this, was a nice leg of push up into it, into the monthly area and the weekly, daily. Okay, we had this huge move on Tuesday, huge 250 move in the EuroCAD. But yesterday kind of failed to go anywhere, to follow through to take out the high. And if we look at the 4-hour chart, let's see. Price comes up to touch this area that caused the break of this trend line. Okay, so this was your trend line. Price pushed up, made new high, pushed up, made new high, pushed up, made new high. This area here broke the trend line. See, it comes back up and tests the area. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, you can find my course over at Udemy, how I analyze markets for price action. Okay, it's pretty simple. Trend line, boom, down, touched it, come down here, in this area here, made a new low. back down, slows down, price action slows down, small candles, with a bullish momentum, then boom, spikes back up into this gain 4-hour area. I broke the trend line and broke this thing down, causing a kind of double top formation here in the 4-hour charts. So if this here low here, yesterday's low, gets taken out, this will be my cue to sell this market for a huge target on the daily, down towards 56. First target will be 50, 58, but 56 will be a good target. And the Euro CAD, Euro JPY, just moving sideways again. Let's look at the daily. Possible setups today. Just looking at the bottom of this range, but looking at the daily, I'm still liking this to the downside. I said last week I move up to 32, then I move lower from 32, which is what's happening. Hit 32, and first target on this is down here at 128. So this reaction here was this reaction to this area here. So the next reaction I'm expecting down towards 128, 129 on the Euro JPY. Even further down towards 127. So we getting any sell signals on the charts? No sell signals. So could get us looking at the smaller, shorter term. Today, possible. Yeah, really once it breaks this kind of formations, this line here, clean break of it, it's moving down towards 128. So I'll wait on it because it could be a good downside move. Euro Aussie, similar story. If we look at the monthly, we're at the top of this monthly. Just failed at it. Euro was. Again, we're getting a weekly divergence. Price action slowing down, coming into these weekly areas within the monthly. Just touched it, got a divergence. Could still pop up a little bit more. We've had one here and one here. One right up, right as it comes into the area. So let's look at the daily. And again, I did take a buy trade in this the other day just because of the bottom of this range on a short term. Got a nice, see this was it here. Look at the 4-hour chart. This is the signal here, and it popped up nicely. We talked about that the other day on Tuesday, sorry, in the call. This area here caused this low down into this kind of support area here, which has got to be broken before it goes any lower. So I'm not looking to short this market until either it gets up the top of here or breaks this here. We actually got another buy trade yesterday on this to go up. This is the bottom of this line here. You can see this system giving us price action signals every time it comes down the bottom here. Buy. Great signal the other day up here. So today, again, if it comes back down towards the bottom of this support, I'll look to buy on a price action signal. You can see this was this trade yesterday. It comes right down, signal here and a signal there. British pound, Japanese yen, looking like. Let's zoom into the daily. Last week I had a nice daily signal. This area here. So today, and this is getting very steep. We could be getting just a had our first target, which was here. This area here caused this low, so we're breaking this trend line here before I moved down south towards, again I've been talking about this for weeks, coming down towards 140, 139. And the other trades that we'll be looking at today, British pound CAD, again hugely bullish coming into this monthly area here. It caused the last low last year. Weekly, this is the Brit exit move, is coming at the touch now, which we will get a bit of reaction from. Monday we got a signal to the buy side to go up. We're just coming into that area now, so I'll be looking to short this very soon, but not today. British pound Aussie, this is a trade I bought the other day, talked about. We got a nice 100 pips off it here. That was yesterday, the day before was here. And again, this is a similar story at the bottom of this range here. Every time it comes down we get a signal, it goes up. So actually a nice signal there yesterday also. Aussie USD, anything happening today on it? So liking this to go down here in the Aussie. It's based on price action here. Come up into this 4-hour area here, so shorter term possible move today down to 77,800. Be a nice sale. I'm actually going to take that trade today, I think. Aussie dollar. Anything else? Aussie CAD again, coming into a huge area on the monthly. Been in this area since 2013. Every time it comes up here, it comes down. So on a price action, this will be a good sell. It's very soon, just not based on a price action signal. And look at the daily. Looks like we're going to get it here. 4 hours give us a signal. So Aussie CAD, I'll be looking to short this today actually. Aussie CAD will be a trade down towards nice 1600 pip move down to the downside. We got a 4-hour signal and a daily, weekly and monthly price zone. So Aussie CAD is a sale today. I'm going to be selling it today. Anything else? USD CAD. USD CAD looking like it's heading north towards 131 or 132 anyway. Nice double bottom formation here. This usually means a rally back up. So USD CAD, let's see what's happening. Now, looking at the smaller time frames, getting sell signals here. So for me to buy this, would have to break out. Alternatively, have to break out of this 4-hour zone here. And one more was the CAD Swiss franc. What one we're looking at? CAD Swiss franc, and then that's the last one I'm going to do today, guys. Okay, CAD Swiss franc. I've actually bought this last night. I made a video about it. I'm going to give the reason why now. Okay, again, I'll give the reason again. Just based on this, price comes up. Look at the weekly. Monthly, weekly area here. Goes down into it. Daily. Now, price had a huge drop here, but then stalled. So if this was going lower, we would have come down and took out this low. So we'll come down into this daily area here. Price rallies, comes back down, and the MACDs give us the divergence signal here. So that's telling me we're going back up, and that's why I'm taking this trade. And small risk reward, not small, but a huge risk reward difference. So my stop loss on this trade, if you've seen the video I posted last night, is just under here. Now if this does take me out, I'll move lower, I could get back in deeper down, but this is where I'm going to take this trade and buy this trade. The minute roughly down about 10 pips, but again up here rally, I'm liking this to go up today, up all the way up towards first easy targets, up towards 74,200. Okay, so hope this video helps. Any questions, don't forget to get in contact with me at will@xaus.com, and don't forget to subscribe to the bottom, subscribe to the channel by clicking the link in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. I think it is right or left, it's somewhere about there. So just subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with my latest videos, and I'll speak to you soon.